I don't find you attractive anymore. Unfortunately, that's the message in the cards here, Scorpios. So somebody has this on their minds, and somebody's thinking about communicating the fact that one party is not as attracted to the other party as they used to be. So we have the Two of Swords as the conversation, and the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Wands reversed is the lack of sexual, physical attraction. Now, there could be an emotional attraction. There can be all sorts of connection between these two people. I'm talking physical. These two cards reversed is like a physical attraction. There's a lack of that. Whether it's just because somebody isn't sexual, isn't inclined to sexuality, or because there isn't a connection on that level. Now, the High Priestess almost tells me that it's like someone is it's almost like the former. It's almost like somebody has asexual tendencies, or they have a lack of sexual desire in general, which might be the actual reason, and maybe this is part of their personality. Let's pull oracle cards and see if we can figure out more information. Tell me more first. Okay, so this person doesn't want it to be this way. They wish that they were a little bit more interested, because they, look on the bottom, we have the Crown. This person is like, wants this, cares about this relationship, is invested in this relationship, and wishes that they could fulfill the role of the relationship to their best abilities, but they just can't. Sagittarius with the left turn arrow tells me this wasn't their plan. This just wasn't their plan, and they don't, I kind of feel like they don't know what to do now. And they might not even know why it has worked out this way, but they do know that they don't want that fact to stop them from continuing with this relationship, because they are invested on like an emotional level, on a practical level. They're invested. It's just that they're not feeling attraction. The next couple cards actually confirm that, because look, we have the ear, Venus, and the heart. Venus is beauty. The heart is love. So they find you beautiful and they love you, but they're not sexually attracted. Go figure. All right, let's see if we can pull advice. We're gonna try to figure out a little bit more. What advice for Scorpio? All right, so for advice, somebody's not happy about it, but the advice is to give this person space to figure themselves out. We got the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. That's space within the relationship. We're not talking a breakup. We're not talking, a break of any kind. We're still in the relationship. It's just they need a little bit of space to figure out themselves, to figure out what they like, what they want. Four of Pentacles, maybe even what they're attracted to, right? It could be maybe they'll circle back around to you at some point, but they need this time for themselves. And there's no way around it, because look, we have the Devil. They just need to do this. And one party's stressed out about it, Nine of Swords. It's not fun. One person's kind of witnessing it, kind of has to hear. It's not great to have to hear that they're not attracted to you, right? That's not fun to hear. However, they're willing to suck it up for the sake of the relationship, and the other person's willing to work it out for the sake of the relationship. So the advice is here, stick together, work it out. Let's pull Oracle card. Wow, okay, so we have the number 3, friendship. Base your relationship off of friendship, and even more than that, partnership, because we also have the rope. Partnership is, I would say, stronger, even a stronger word or implication than a relationship, because this implies that you're going to be together no matter what, even if you don't conform to the perfect niceties of what is determined to be labeled as a relationship. This is saying form a partnership and be there for the other person in general. Also, Aquarius, it may not be a conventional relationship, right? It may not be your standard regular relationship. Aquarius is like the weirdo, the eccentric, and the non-standard. So this might not be a standard relationship the way that it gets worked out. Number 8 with the bed here and Mercury. I'm kind of thinking that you're gonna need to take a break from bedtime activities, from maybe sex. Take a break from sex. And like I said, this might be the area where the other person needs some space to figure out their own sexual desires, right? So there might be a little bit of the 8 is a number for a barrier or a separation in terms of, so that both people can get clear. On the bottom though, we also have the eye with the mask. This is finally seeing eye to eye, right? The mask is something that's obvious. It's like we're all on the same page. With the eye and the mask is everybody's seeing the same thing. We're all on the same page. And this is what you guys are kind of working towards in this new partnership-oriented relationship, where both people are given a little bit more space to explore things. And Mercury, by the way, is exploration. Having a little bit of space to do your own personal exploration. And yeah, maybe you guys could come back after that, and I think you will. Looking at these cards, it's like, I feel like there's such a strong connection between you two. It doesn't matter if you give each other enough space, you will always come back together, okay? All right. All right, so Scorpios, that's going to be a reading. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you did and you want to come back and see more of these readings, go ahead and follow the channel.